category manager in Joomla allows you to create new categories, edit existing categories, publish, unpublish, archive. You can check in, trash things, you can rebuild a category. And then there's some options. And you'll notice that what we're looking at here is that when we're on this page, that this categories tab is highlighted. In effect, we're inside the article manager, and we're in the categories section, so to speak. It's also accessible from the drop-down menu, obviously. In addition, you got featured articles, which we've got up here as well. So this page is going to show the structure of your articles. Similar to a lot of pages inside Joomla, it has its own options tab. This options tab is actually the article manager options. It leads us to the shared options tab. These settings apply for shared options and list, blog, and featured content unless they're changed by the menu settings, which you can edit on a specific menu item, and you'll learn that in the menu video. But the category order can be affected, article order, date of ordering, pagination, results. You can make those changes there. You can filter what you're looking at here by a search term. When you click clear, it will clear all the search terms and return you to the normal view. You can sort everything on this page by level. So Joomla works with what they call nested categories. So a top level category is going to be sample data articles. Then you've got a child item called Joomla. And inside Joomla you have a child item called extensions. So when we click on extensions, you'll be able to see where the parent category is. And here's that same structure of parent categories, or actually all categories, inside this other view that we're looking at inside here. So on this page you've got the title, the status, the ordering of that category, and the relevancy of that is that if we want to, for instance, you'll notice that content modules, user modules, display modules, utility modules, and navigation modules are all inside, shockingly, the modules category. These are nested categories inside the modules category. Well, what you'll also notice is that the modules category itself, the parent category, has a different ordering than the ones inside of it, which makes sense. So all of these are inside the modules category, nested inside of it, and so subsequently all of them have their own ordering effect. So I can change these and make them show up in a different order. And the reason you would do that, for what purposes, is that when you're publishing specific categories, depending upon how you're publishing them, you can actually make them show up in a specific order. And so here's where you would do that ordering. Also on this page, you've got the access. We can change the access level to the specific item. You do need to go into the item, into the category, and set the status as, set the permissions to access, that is, to register, to special, or whatnot, and that will show up in this column on the access side, and the language and the ID. Now the category ID is somewhat important. Just be aware that you can use it inside modules to pull content from a category and publish that content, those articles, inside different areas of Joomla based on their category ID. So there's a reason for this ID column throughout the website, and so you can call to it internally and reference content that's relevant or related to that to this ID number. At the bottom of the page, we've got batch processes. We can set access levels for basically bulk processes, if you will. So we want to change the access level to those three. We would simply do that here and hit process. We can change the language, and we can move or copy things from category to category in bulk as a batch, so to speak. So similarly to other pages, we can change the display at the page level. I want to see 50 items. Now I'm looking at a lot more items on this page, and the pagination is gone. And the options, or pardon me, again, the options on this page bring us to the categories, and if we want to, we can go edit the category options here as well. Top level category descriptions, we want to hide them. So this article manager options also contains some options where we can affect the category manager. So I hope that was helpful.